Let's go.
Okay. Coven Chronicles Season 1 began with a group of adventurers, a rogue, a bard, and a barbarian celebrating their latest victory. As they were celebrating their latest victory, they decided it was time to go on a new adventure. They were approached by a grung, a purple frog-like entity, asking for help. Her name was Carhmadee, asking for help to find her sister. The group decided to go on an adventure to go find the sister. As you began starting on this adventure, you came across someone in the woods. It was a paladin. The paladin joined your group as you continued on your adventure looking for the sister. You were conned, if not tricked, by some ghost children into joining into a house. As you discovered this house, there was a bunch of wolf motifs and decorations going on. As you continue to go through the house looking for what you thought was another child, you find a room. You defeat the monsters in this room and get sucked in by a treasure chest. And inside the treasure chest, you are sucked into what appears to be a different world. You land inside of a different tavern. We're approached by the tavern owner and explains what's going on, that you're in a different plane of existence, and that is very much a fairy tale, a storybook.
No, we did a one-shot for St. Jude. How are you, Captain Young?
Learn that the king cannot send you back until his voice is restored. And they explained that in order to do that, you must head to the library. On your way to the library, you go to a shrine. The shrine gives you visions. Liletheia's vision of her sister, who she thought was dead, is actually alive somewhere.
Yeah.
Seeming to be held captive, or at least entranced by the same wolf entity she saw in the house.
Yeah, the
before.
80s one-shot with St. Jude.
The paladin saw working alongside the king in a royal capacity. The bard saw her playing for hundreds of people, all chanting her name. And then Axe Jack the Barbarian had a vision of a golden cheese-like weapon. You continue your journey to the library. You go to the library, you defeat the monster, you retrieve the instructions manuals to what you need to do. However, you lose your paladin. It seems the paladin had wandered off. As the paladin wandered off, you began to continue looking for them, and it led you to the town where the king is. You speak with the king. The king informs you that the paladin had wandered there, cursed and confused. However, before you make it to town, you were struck by a scene of a child fighting two monsters, but the child holding his own. This warlock, as you turn to realize, is much more than just an average kid. The kid begins to join you on your adventure because what else does the kid have to do? You talk to the king. The king explains that he not only had the paladin with him, but the king couldn't explain this, that his assistant did. That not only did he have the paladin with him, but he also had the missing sister, who had happened to wander into this fairy tale book too by herself at one point earlier. As you continue on your journey, the king gives you his blessing through a decree that to help you along to find the rest of the ingredients you need. You realize the ingredients is a secret cup of tea to restore his voice, so he can be able to send you back to your own land. You collect the ingredients, the honey, the milk, the peppermint from Hoka, and meeting some interesting candy creatures and sweets, including Toasty the Marshmallow.
Yeah, shout out.
Defeating a peppermint dragon along the way. Heading south, you are able to go to Havervana, convinced a cheese worm to help you get along your way, meeting a chip and dip and all sorts of food.
You've got Scoop.
And Scoop, chip, dip, Scoop, a fiesta worth of food people there. But one also person that caught your eye was a little macaroni child that had a lot of energy and led you to their leader, RF Bean, which would be refried beans. They explained that the cup that you're looking for near the cup you're looking for could be somewhere in the mountains. Mac says that she had been there before,
Chris,
so you believe her.
See that?
You follow Mac through the tunnels. You realize Mac is completely lost and led you straight to a giant blue cheese monster. You defeat the blue cheese monster and continue going on in the cavern to find a giant cheese-flowing fountain.
Mac for life,
and
Cheesanova.
a cheese chalice. You get the cup. There's a sign on the cheese fountain that reads to dip whatever you choose in and it'll become stronger. You dip your perspective weapons or musical instruments or your spell magic item. And you forget that Mackenzie is still there, or Mac is still there, and she jumps into the pool and becomes mac and cheese. And you guys leave there, you explain to the RF bean all that you found in there, and you were that much closer to your final goal. All you needed to go now is to Gellerton. Along the way, you saw a goat, or what you thought was a goat. You make it through the Rocky Road Mountains area, and you are brought to a city of mouse folk and one singular rat. There is the tiny rat talks. You see the rat in the back, but the tiny child, Caspi, explains that what you're looking for, they believe they had found, but they dropped their blanket and they would like to go adventuring with you. With reluctance, you agree to take the child with you, as long as it wasn't going to be in the way like Mackenzie was. The child follows. Caspi follows dutifully behind. You're able to defeat the one monster as you subdued the other monster. Able to get the fresh spring water. Able to get Caspi's blanket back, and also able to give courage to a young mouse folk to try and make friends. After all of this, you're able to trek back across the Calusi and happen to make friends with a giant squid octopus monster as it brings you back to shore in record time. You all perform the ritual in front of the king as the king ushered all of his men out to prepare a giant feast for you later. So you are
Pagan,
alone with the
you're
king.
back right
as the
in
king
time, Pagan.
Takes a sip of the drink and begins drinking it more. You watch as his vocal cords begin to glow a yellow light and then turn necrotic-y black and green. And as he coughs up a giant frog-like toad entity that is screaming you down in the face, and that is where we begin the season finale, with that monster barreling down on the whole group. I would like you all to roll for initiative.
Woo! Guys, let's go! Okay, we're rolling for initiative, guys. Woo! Let's beat this guy up.
As you were going through the areas, you did discover that there is some secret plot going on as you roll for initiative. I continue to explain. There's a secret plot to resurrect or summon the 3 wolves that they have believed are connected to the 3 moons of the world. To summon these 3 wolves together would bring absolute chaos. You did find out that someone here had found out a way to summon the first wolf, but that's all you were able to ascertain from that research. So you know someone is behind all of these things happening to you, and they all seem to be linked to this wolf cult, the cult of the wolf, to be exact. And so as you continue to dig for who the cult of the wolf is, you are here seemingly trapped by this monster summoned by the wolf cult as well. What is everyone's initiative?
11.
I see that.
I rolled the wrong one first. It was a 9, then it was an 11. I rolled 11.
I got an 11 as well.
Okay.
That's 25.
Nice.
I don't know that. Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, quick.
Okay. Calvin.
Yeah, it's saying like virtual tabletop not found, so I'm not sure what that means.
So just to refresh, it should be fine.
Imagine the tongue on this frog, man. Yeah, he's horrifying.
It does the same thing.
Let me just troubleshoot that real quick.
There's your 25. You graduate college. 25 is great. Carhmadee will go first.
Yeah, Carhmadee will most likely go first. So
Yeah, sure.
No, no pressure. You're gonna kick this guy to oblivion. Although he really is, Mr. Adventure, a horrifying looking monster.
You're
He's
welcome.
attractive.
It's
We
also-
all believe in you.
We believe in you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I just saw the picture. Oh, geez.
Yeah, he's.
I'm just a little halfling. I don't know about this, everybody.
You can do it. Use
Okay,
your
so
song and charm.
I rolled for Calvin just so AnnDee, you can continue to try and like close out the app and try and log back in to see, because it's working on my end, so it should be working on yours. You're at the bottom of the initiative, so you've got some time
That's
to
fine.
try and settle this up.
Hi, lady. How are you?
All right, you are all within 15 feet of the monster currently. Actually, right before Cadence does begin to go, you watch as this monster just begins to exude this toxic fumes around it. Like within
you just say you
every
graduated
fold
from
of the
DeVry?
monster, you just see like a cloud of green smoke kind of emanate from it. And I need you all to make a wisdom, not a wisdom. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, already?
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, I got a 9.
I didn't. Oh wait, I don't think I did much better. I got a 12.
I got a 24.
What the hell, Carhmadee? My God! Keep it up because our throws have been poop. Keep it up, Carhmadee. You're gonna save us. He does look like he'd be a mafia boss.
Good energy.
Someone in chat really said he looked attractive.
Yes, Pagan said he looked attractive.
Kind of oozes something.
Something he uses something. I
Okay.
don't know if it's sex appeal, but it's something.
Calvin, how are Calvin?
I logged out and logged back in and it's doing the same thing.
Okay, I can send you a PDF copy of the character, or let me see if I can send you a link to see what would work. That's super weird.
Well, I mean, like, I see the character sheet, but I click and it just doesn't do anything.
Oh, the dice won't roll.
Yeah.
AnnDee, are you on a computer, like an app, like a website? Like, what's going on?
I'm at DnD Beyond. I mean, I
Are
logged
you
out
on-
to Twitch. Yeah, the
on
website.
the desktop.
The website.
Okay,
Are you on
so you can
Chrome?
just type it.
Yeah, I'm using Chrome.
Okay.
You can just
I'd
do a
not use
dice
Chrome.
roller. Well, this Chrome's fine. So if you just type in dice roller on Google, you can just you just have to physically do the math. So if you roll a d20, it'll tell you that, but then add your modifier. That's easy enough.
Okay.
Thank God it's Andy and not
I rolled
me.
for your saving throw.
Yeah, okay.
So, but you got a natural 20, so you're fine. Who got lower than a 10?
Me.
Only
Oh.
one person got lower than a 10. Okay. You just take 2 points of poison damage. Not a lot. I rolled really
Oh.
bad.
2 points is
Oh,
terrible.
thank you.
You took 2 points of poison damage, and you are considered poisoned for this first round, which means every attack you have this round will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Wait, Drifter
But-
is Axtrack, right?
Yeah.
Crap, that's not good.
So there's ways of Akshak could go a relentless attack, which means
He is the Mafia frog.
He would get
He's
advantage,
Ash.
which would just counteract the disadvantage.
Axe.
Do you mean
Like-
rage?
No, so there's a reckless attack would mean that you typically get advantage on an attack, but you're counteracting the disadvantage, so it'd just be a regular roll. But that means the
Ace.
monster could hit you with advantage now if you did that.
Oh,
But you
oof.
you definitely
No.
can rage. You can definitely rage. So all right, Cadence, what are you doing now? You are within range of it. You get an awful smell coming off of its body.
Calvin and roll.
Sorry, I think the custom roll works.
Okay, yeah, the custom roll works. So I saw that. So you just have to do the math. So that's really
Okay.
weird that the numbers are
I
off.
15.
I know, I don't know, I don't understand.
Yeah, so I just rolled it and it's fine. So that's something weird going on. All right, Cadence, what are you doing?
I feel like Cadence would take this moment to make a motivational speech to her crew.
I think we need it right now.
Okay, yeah.
No better time like now.
Yes.
All right, everybody. There's
I
a
love it.
stinky ass monster over here with a weird-looking grin, and maybe he wants us to sit down with dinner with him. I don't know. It's very confusing. But don't let his charms fool you. We've been through so much together, and we're going home, baby. So right now, I want us to fight with all our might. We're gonna do it for all the wonderful people that we met in these lands and hit them hard, because no wolf cult can bring us down.
Yeah! We are raging.
What do I
Okay.
do?
So,
I applaud.
We all feel inspired.
Okay.
so are you
M-Dog,
actually
how are
casting
you?
the spell motivational speech?
I think so.
Okay.
How are you, M-Dog?
Do you want to do it at 3rd level or 4th level?
Mafia Burger?
Oh.
Mafia pasta dinner home for no.
So
we
at
gotta fuck
3rd
this
level,
guy up.
it's
Come
5 extra hit points. At 4th level, it's 10 extra hit points.
on. Ooh.
Oh, let's just go with 4th. Yeah.
Fuck him up.
So, as you watch Cadence give this inspiring speech, all of you who are initially choking on this like noxious fumes,
M-Dog, you're
just kind
so
of like
sweet. Thank
you
you so
all
much for
stop.
being
Like
here. I
there was
appreciate
no
you.
poison in the air at all, and just like you're immediately staring off at the halfling just giving a rousing speech. So, you have 10 extra hit points. You can put it in right next to where it says current max temp. You can put 10 right there. And so you have 10 bonus hit points right now. And as soon as they're gone, they're gone. But you feel extremely expired by that part. You have a bonus action still, Cadence, which could be to inspire an individual person. So you can use your bardic inspiration.
Ooh, my bar.
Or you can do unsettling words. So you have 2 different ways. So you use your bardic inspiration, like just inspire someone, or you can talk shit to the frog, and it would have a negative effect on it later.
Ooh. Unsettling words. All right. Okay. You see this frog monster? Yeah, my whole team's powering up. You think you can ooze and you can smell and stink your way to victory? Nah. You're gonna rot in your own filth. Just you wait and see.
I love your enthusiasm.
Yes, I feel like I should go to war for real.
You hear you hear a slight chuckle as you kind of look around. Just hit the back button. You hit a different thing, Haley.
What the fuck did I do? Thank you. How did you see that
don't
so
hit
quickly?
refresh. Hit the back button.
How did
you
you
clicked
see
on a
that so
different link.
quickly? Oh my god, that was like you had no delay. Jesus, Mr. Rickman. I did that in like 1 second. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. You hear a chuckle, but you're kind of confused where that noise is coming from, and you see the king slumped over in his chair, but with like a slight grin, like he approved of this roast on a frog. He's like, but he looks really sick. Like he looks really like he just puked out a frog, but he just kind of like chuckling, like he thought that was really funny. You see you can't really see an emotional change to the frog, but you see kind of like as you're talking shit, you see kind of like music notes that are black and red kind of like swirl around its head, knowing that this unsettling words did take effect.
Oh yes.
Okay, so that would be the end of your turn. Liletheyia, it is your turn.
So much pressure. Okay. I would like to use my rapier, and I would like to run the distance if I can, because it has a 5. You said we're 15 feet. I want to run the distance to about 5 feet, but
Yeah.
I want to do it like parkoury and very silent, and no one. And then I want to do it sort of at the side of the frog. So like Liletheia's like, bam, bam, bam. She's like, bing, 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 and then she jumps up with her rapier and she tries to slash at his throat.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, because let's see if
Okay.
you do it. If you do it, then I'll give you a...
I have plus 11 stealth check over here. Okay.
Yeah, if you do it where they don't notice, then I'll make sure that you will get...
Why do I keep rolling the same number? I think I have a glitch. I keep rolling a 6 every time. Like,
The
this is
dice
my
is
third
not...
6.
So,
I got a 17.
it appears that it did not notice you.
Okay, so so Liletheyia, she's like, So no one even really sees her besides maybe Calvin. Calvin can kind of see her because Calvin has all these like special skills. And I run up, bang, 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 and I jump onto, and I slash at his throat. And I'm gonna, my rapier's the one that's boosted, so remember that. Oh! I rolled a 14 plus 9.
Yes, that definitely hits. 14 plus 9 definitely hits. So roll that damage, and then you'll also roll your sneak attack damage. So roll the damage next to the rapier, and then you'll have to scroll down for the sneak attack damage, which I believe changed a little bit.
Okay, hold on, I'll tell you. I got 14 damage.
14 damage, all right.
And then my sneak attack. Is 16.
Nice, 30 points of damage on the first physical damage on this creature. You watch as you stab it right in the throat, but you're hoping it kind of digs in deeper, but it barely penetrates its like thick, fatty neck. And it like you pull it out, and it does have like a little bit of a drip of like toxicness, but it's fine for a magic weapon. Yeah. Okay. So that would be. So you bonus action, you did your stealth to hide, so you got your everything there, and you used your action. That's your whole turn, I believe.
Fine.
Axe Jack, it is your turn.
30 points of damage.
You are.
Lady
Axe Jack definitely didn't see what was happening.
I use overtone on top, and I use Good Die Young on the bottom.
Jack's coughing. All of a sudden, you look around, and Liletheyia is in the middle of stabbing this giant frog in the throat. Keep in mind, it's about 15, 20 feet tall frog, and Axe Jack
overtone, Good Die Young.
As Liletheyia just climbs it up like it's a tree and just stabs in the throat.
Yeah, in the throat hole.
So, in shock. Oh my gosh. Can I enter Rage right now, or do I have to wait until like
no, you can definitely enter Rage. Okay. And then you can attack regularly, but you'll have to attack at disadvantage, taking the 2 and rolling and picking the lower one. You can right click on that number and do it that way, so it'll give you the automatically disadvantage.
Right? By karma?
That's the temporary hit points. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So how close am I right now, by the way? I'm just wondering.
Poison
you
glands.
are within 15
I
feet.
should have went for his ball sack.
Okay, 15. Okay, so I would have to use one of my
You're right.
farther.
His last ball, yes, it
you
does.
can walk
about
out,
a month.
You're
Lady Cat.
completely
I can walk
depending how often you wash your hair.
You're just coughing a little bit. The fumes aren't something you're used to.
About 6 weeks.
So I will use the first melee weapon. I guess I don't know how to pronounce. I know that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I click hit, right, and then I click damage to see. Wait,
so
no, hit twice, right?
You'd if you want to right click, it'll tell you if you want to do it with advantage or with disadvantage, and then so you don't have to do it twice, if that's easy for you.
Yeah. So I got 14 with disadvantage.
14 hits.
All right, great. Okay.
Yes!
So then. Okay. Are you kidding me? I got a 6 to hit.
6 definitely missed.
Don't be sorry.
So you swing right for the first time, but as Liletheyia is coming.
6 was the damage, right?
Oh, 6 damage. Yeah, if it's the damage, then that's fine. Plus the 2 for the raging, so that's 8 points of damage. Not bad.
Yeah. Thank you.
So then you've got your second attack. I think you should have 2 attacks now.
Yeah, Axe Jack is in rage.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so I will do my same weapon again with disadvantage. Rolling again.
Correct.
Go if it'll load. So I got a 10.
10 misses.
Okay. Good to know.
So as you're coming down to swing at it, Liletheyia is also falling from the frog's neck, and you try and avoid slicing into Liletheyia. You successfully do so. You no longer are poisoned, so you will not be doing any of this more at a disadvantage.
Yay!
Let me just double check.
Thank you.
Good job, Axe Jack!
I appreciate the positivity.
We're kicking ass. Okay, I have a feeling it's gonna take a long time, like the ogre. I have a feeling.
Possibly.
Possibly. We need to go for his poison ball sack.
Okay. It is the monster's turn. The monster is going to look around and determine who it wants to attack.
What about Calvin?
No, Calvin rolled lower than the monster.
Oh, friggin' poop.
All right. So it's going to look at Cadence because Cadence is the one to mock it first.
I knew it.
No.
That's a 24 to hit Cadence. What? So it's going
Holy cow.
as you watch it, it's slow. Like, well, you're close enough, and it's got long arms. It actually, you look at it. It looks like it begins to move its arms like it's trying to grab you, and you immediately watch as its tongue uncurls out of its mouth and wraps around you. I need you to make a grapple. I need you to make an opposed grapple check against it to see if it swallows you alive.
No!
Oh my gosh.
Right. Okay. Where do I do that?
Strength check. So just roll the strength. Actually, I'll give you either athletics check or acrobatics. I'll be fair on that one.
Acrobatics. Let's go. 13. 18.
Yeah. So you watch as it did lash at you, but as it begins to try and swallow you, you are able to not let it get off. Like, you dig your feet into the ground of the castle and are unable to move because I cannot roll. I rolled a -8 to its roll because of your unsettling words. So it cannot.
-8?
Yeah, because I had
Wow.
to subtract from because of her unsettling word.
Oh.
So you are going to take slashing damage from the tongue, but you did not get swallowed whole.
That's pretty good.
You take 12. You take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Well then.
And it lets you go. And you watch the black and red music notes fade from its head, knowing that it's done. That is. It's gonna go in for a bite attack 2 against Axe Jack. Yeah.
Great.
That's a 23 to hit Axe Jack.
Okay. So wait. So if you're saying that I have to get over 23, or that I was hit
No.
with 23?
You were hit with the AC to hit you is 23. The damage you're taking is 16 points of piercing damage. However, you are raging, so it's slashed in half to 8.
Yay! Okay.
That's not terrible. Okay.
So you still have your 2 temporary hit points. Cadence, you would have lost all of your temporary hit points there, but you didn't lose more damage than too much. So your inspiration helped save you from losing all of the.
That was a good
more
call.
health.
That was a good call.
Okay. Axe Jack, I need you to make another Constitution save.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Okay.
As the bite sinks into your neck,
Oh,
you kind of feel a bit of poison piercing through you.
Oh,
You
again?
you succeed this time, so you are not poisoned, and you are okay.
Okay.
All right, it
Yeah, I
is
gotta
now.
poison everybody.
The monster's turn is no longer. It is Calvin. Calvin, what would you like to do? AnnDee?
AnnDee.
AnnDee, you're on mute. I don't know if you know.
Oh
There you
yeah. Sorry.
okay.
I would like to attack it. I suppose. Like, do we know where we all are in this room? Like, who's closest to it, or does that?
So
does that
you're
matter?
all about 10 feet away. So the only thing would be if you have any spells that would hit like a whole circle, like an area of effect thing.
Oh, okay.
but-
Okay.
But you shouldn't have any of those spells on hand, so that's okay.
I'm fucking lethal with my crossbow.
I think
You haven't even seen
I
it.
think Calvin is probably going to move farther away before attacking because you don't want to get hit.
Fair.
Yeah, and use a any type of attack, I guess.
So Eldritch Blast would get you 2 attacks. You only have 2 regular spells, so.
Yeah, I noticed that. I've been reading this.
It's definitely the curse. it is the curse of
Calvin.
Warlock, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Aim for the eyes or
Aim
the
for the
poison
eyes.
glands.
Oh gosh. No, I don't have like that threading a needle sort of attack abilities. I don't think, right?
Calvin has a lot of spells though.
Yeah.
But I can only use 2 short rest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spells. Then you have your. So yeah, if you want to do Eldritch Blast, that would be best. If you're trying to target something specific on a monster, it would be a disadvantage and higher. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to like pull it towards me, right?
No.
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 Okay, I didn't know if that was like you have to. That just happens, or if you don't. If you don't have to.
Hi Pat,
No,
how are you?
that's optional.
Okay, then yeah. Eldritch Blast.
I'm not playing
Okay,
Calvin.
So you're gonna
Converse.
do 2 attacks because
playing
you have 2
Liletheyia.
blasts at this
Oh, so it works now.
level. Okay.
And roll it twice.
Yeah. You rolled
Wait,
the damage, not
does
to hit.
Liletheyia have the tunican? Or does
okay.
Calvin?
Uh,
How are you, Padzilla?
I'm sorry,
Aim
I've
for the
like only
eye.
played D&D like twice.
That's okay. The +9, so right next to it. The one next to the damage that you just clicked. 18 certainly hits, so you take
Nice.
7 points of damage. You watch Calvin just shoot a big blast of energy straight at the monster, and then one more time for the second hit.
26.
With the 26. Okay. All right. Yeah. So easily enough, you hit 2 attacks. It looks really angry at you,
Of course.
but
Why I moved away first.
the focus is not currently on you, though.
I don't want to touch that
But
Converse.
it's back to the top of the initiative order. So actually, before you get to go, it has a lair action.
Wait, what happened when with Calvin? What did the frog take damage?
Oh yeah, it took a heavy 2 heavy hits. She
Okay.
rolled the damage. Calvin
what
rolled
did
the
it
damage.
damage?
16.
No, what
Points
did
of
it damage him on him? So I know when it's my
Oh.
turn what I should go for.
She just threw the blast. It would probably just go straight towards the chest, as
Okay.
always.
Okay, good.
It wasn't specific, then
Okay.
there'd probably be like a less chance of hitting it.
Got it.
Yeah, this monster is just really pissed at Cadence. So Cadence, you need to make
Fuck that can of tuna.
wisdom saving throw.
Disgusting.
Before your turn begins,
And then I'll piss off Calvin.
lock eyes with this monster again, and I need you to make the wisdom saving throw. Cadence? Hello?
Oh, sorry. You need me to do a wisdom saving throw? Okay.
Yes, please.
12.
Not enough? Okay.
Shit.
You watch as your eyes kind of glaze over for a second. You take 10 points of psychic damage.
I thought you were about to kill Cadence.
No.
I was like so scared. Oh my god.
If you take 10 points of psychic damage, you watch as your physical life force begins to be pulled from your body and goes straight into the monster, and it looks like the monster has healed itself with this ability.
That's not good.
Oh!
Wait, completely? Like, how much has he hit himself?
No, it looks as if it was situational to amount of health that she took.
So he took with what she damaged him.
God.
Yes, it siphoned her life.
Oh my god, no! No! Guys! We have to do more! Shit! Okay, yeah, no, we have to distract this frog monster from Cadence, because Cadence is getting too much damage for that little tiny body.
Cadence, it is your turn.
10 points regained for the frog.
Yeah,
Dude,
Cadence
it's a
is
fucking
pissed
Pokemon.
off.
If only Cadence could rage.
Well, I can't rage, but I have dissonant whispers.
Okay.
I'm pissed off, and I'm ready to use my discordant melody to attack the froggy monster.
Sing it, Cadence. Let's go. Steal his soul right out of his butt.
It failed, so it takes the full damage.
Who takes the full damage?
So roll your damage.
The frog does, right?
Yeah, the frog.
Okay. God, you're
Okay.
scaring me.
What do I click?
The thing next to the what it says is what's
okay.
okay.
Got. 8 damage.
Okay, it takes 8. You watch as it begins to shake, and it seems to have really affected the monster. It looks like it did more damage than you were expecting it to do.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Woo.
You do have. It's starting to look a little beat up, but it's got a lot more to go. It's your final boss. It's not going to be like 2 seconds and done.
Obviously.
Gotta be stressful. I gotta kill
Gotta
at
make
least
you
2 of you.
nervous. You got. Whoa! Wait! Whoa!
What?
Calm down there, sir. How dare
Alright,
you?
You've got Cadence. You have a bonus action. What would you like to do?
Can I do the same spell?
So you can do your unsettling words, or you can
I see.
you can give inspiration to someone, or you can try and piss them off again.
I kind of want to piss him off.
That's
So
fair.
let's use unsettling words.
Yeah, it certainly worked last time. So
I
you
can't
watch
wait
the
to hear
same
this
kind of.
one.
Yeah. What do you tell the frog?
Okay. Oh, frog, you think just because you have a fatty throat, you're gonna bounce off all our spells and daggers and punches and throws? Well, guess what? You're alone. You're lonely. Nobody wants to be your friend, and everybody hates you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to distract this frog because he's gonna come so hard for Cadence. Oh my
know.
God.
Like, you're lonely. Like,
It's getting personal over here.
Wow.
You're a lonely frog and you'll never do nothing. God.
Okay.
You'll never make it in the
You
pond.
self-reflects.
This is my therapist just listening.
You look once again.
Sad.
The toad doesn't seem to be very
How are you,
impressed by your
paper bags?
wordplay,
Hello?
but you swear you kind of hear a ooh coming from the back of the room, which could only be the king. Just going like,
the king who can barely talk is now like, ooh.
The king is your hype man.
Yeah. The king is the hype man.
okay, Liletheyia, is your turn.
Okay, so I'm watching Cadence in disbelief. I'm like, whoa, okay, I need to sneak attack while he's distracted with Cadence and try to lure his attention. So Liletheyia, she does like a tuck roll, and then a cartwheel, and then a flip, and then she unhinges her. Which one do I want to use? Am I close? I'm close enough to obviously do my short bow, right? Yeah, it has an 80-foot
Yeah.
range, yes, and I'm obviously much closer than that. So I do a roll. I grab my short bow. I pull out an arrow. I draw back and I shoot a shot straight towards the heart of where I think like the heart would be on this monstrous blob, and boo! And then I try to go for his heart.
Okay, roll for an attack and then damage.
Kimberly, thank you for the raid! Thank you so much! How was your stream? Welcome in!
All right,
21! Hold on.
That hits. Roll for damage.
I'm rolling. Let's go. Give me all the damage. I want to shoot it in his heart, Mr. Erkman. Right in his heart. Oh no, it's like stuck. I'm not even kidding. It's like the dice is stuck. Oh, I gave me a 7. Okay,
7 points. And then don't forget to roll your
Sneak attack.
Yep.
I got you. I think it's thundering out really bad. 20.
Imagine that
Oh
cliffhanger.
dang!
As you're about to kill it, thunder goes and you lose
I
all
know,
your
like
power.
literally, my house is like shaking. There's like,
Womp
really
womp
bad
womp.
thunder.
Okay,
Bah, bah.
you watch
Okay, let's go.
as Liletheyia does this spectacular roll maneuver and ninjas her way, shoots, draws back a short bow shot straight into the where you believed the anatomy of this frog's heart would be. The frog looks you straight in the eyes
Yeah.
and has its palm, like you see the gross palm of this frog toad-like entity, and it literally goes and pushes the arrow straight into its chest.
Excuse
Like-
me?
It just stares at you and just like pushes it straight into its chest, like without.
Literally,
Right,
it's like
how-
you
how
didn't
was your
think I'd
stream,
like that,
Kimberly?
did you?
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for the raid. I appreciate
So
you.
it just
Welcome. We are doing the
powers
season
that
finale
it
of our
does-
D&D campaign.
You watch as some kind of like black sludge kind of oozes out, but he just looks at you and just.
Wait, so
and
he's
you-
making eye contact with me as he inserts the weapon, like hit my arrow deeper into his chest hole.
Yep.
This is getting a little bit promiscuous over here, Miss Rickman.
It's like
Well.
you're
Well.
Oh my god.
Well.
you're just giving it what it wants.
Jack,
I
it is your
was
turn.
surprised.
But I was on the floor and I was like this, and then I'm just watching him as he slowly pushes it deeper.
Jack, it is your turn.
Okay. I
Action,
pull
we
out the
need
great
you.
sword of vengeance, and am I still rolling with disadvantage or no?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Kimberly, that's
so
okay. Mistakes are is part of the stream.
I got 20.
the frog to Liletheyia.
The 20 hits.
Seriously? No, he's like,
Yes.
what
and
else could you
then,
need?
To
Oh, so
slash it,
Liletheia's part frog.
I got 11.
Bang,
not
thank
horrible.
you. Bang, bang, Beatrix.
No,
thank
that's
you.
fine.
Okay. Do I get a second hit or?
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna use the sword of vengeance again.
Use
Okay.
it.
So I got a 14. Does 14 hit?
Yep.
Yeah, hell
Okay,
yeah.
great. So
Yay!
I got hit with a 9 this time. So
All right.
slash with a 9. Sorry.
Yes, Kimberly.
All right.
Nice.
It is looking. It's beginning to start seeing. As you get more focused hits on it, it is really looking weak. However, once again, it's actually as you're in this rage with it, you watch as its eyes turn from that dark red that's in the picture to completely black.
Oh no.
The
Oh
eyes,
my gosh.
the eyes
Turning
switch.
shark now.
The
Oh.
eyes switch, but once again, it doesn't look like it's looking at you. It's looking past you. It's
Wait,
looking.
like past me, like behind me, or into my soul? Like,
It's looking behind you, staring down Cadence.
Oh
I
no! Leave her alone.
okay. And it's turn. Are we
I
like
agree,
moving
Beatrix.
all
I
or no?
agree.
You can move
frog is
around, but you really
stressful.
can't move away from it without triggering an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'll trigger an attack of opportunity, I guess.
I think
from
we
it
need to
because I
protect
don't want it
Cadence.
to hit Cadence again. And
Yeah,
I've got
protect
more.
Cadence. Protect Cadence.
Yeah, so I move to like avert its attention, I guess, and stuff or something.
Okay, it
Let that
missed
eye
the.
roar.
So it missed. It goes for like a swipe at you, like, but it
Uh-huh.
misses because of the unsettling words. So that's
Oh,
good.
thank you.
You go to try and protect. You go and try and protect Cadence.
It's like
but
yellow.
But it looks.
I've never seen it yellow
like
before.
it almost didn't look like it was trying to attack you, but
It's like
more
bright
or
yellow.
less
What does
push
this
you out of
mean?
its way so it can
What the
just
hell?
stare down Cadence more.
I'm nervous.
Whatever
I'm still in
Cadence has been
its
doing,
way.
I'm literally
whatever Cadence has
nervous.
been doing is just pissing this frog off. And this is
My
actually
soul.
this is actually an ability of this monster. I'm not making it up. You
Demon
watch
frog.
as it hunches over and does a standing leap. 30 feet
Wow.
into the air.
no.
Yeah,
30
30
feet
feet
in the air.
leap into the air, which is very impressive since it's such a really tall
Injured,
monster.
And it's fat, huge.
And it lands right behind Cadence,
Oh, jeez. And-
opens up its mouth for another
No.
swallow attack.
Can she do a saving throw?
Save
so
Cadence! Does
to
anyone have
hit
any protection
was a
spells?
22. So you are wrapped in. Now we need to do composing grapple checks. The first time it hit, you were like, oh, it was angry. Now this monster looks as if it's beginning to rage. So.
Uh-oh.
All right, make your athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you want to do, Cadence, to try and not be swallowed.
Whatever's higher, Cadence. Do any of us have any protective spells or ability boosters? I don't know. I don't.
I don't think I have any.
What you get?
7?
7.
I got a 7, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
It was a 24.
Yeah.
It was a 24 by the frog.
God.
You watch as the tongue wraps around, and it doesn't mean just like the tongue literally wraps around almost the entire body of Cadence the halfling and swallows her whole.
Oh my god.
I will roll for the initial poison damage, and you will be taking poison damage every round that you are still in the body.
Wait, I have a plan, guys!
You got it right. So
I know I got a raid, but it's fine. You got a raid. Deal with that.
Take me down to the Buffalo City. Take me down
Thank
to the
you,
Buffalo
Justin,
City.
for the
Take me down to
raid.
the
okay.
Buffalo City.
Welcome, Raiders.
Cadence.
We are in the middle of our season
I hope you're
finale,
doing okay.
and
You
one of
take
our characters just
25
points
points
swallowed
of
whole.
poison
Welcome
damage
in, Justin.
as you
How
land
much
in
point
its
damage?
stomach.
How
That's the
many?
poison damage, and you need the damage from its tongue as well. Hang on. let
Oh
me give
my
you that.
god.
Oh my
The
God.
Rested Radish,
Hello,
welcome to
right
the
now.
Poo Coven. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody.
this
We are
is
playing
not
our
good.
season finale of
You
D&D
ha-
campaign
you
that's
take
been going
9
on for about
points of
4
damage
months.
from the tongue.
Today's the big finale. This is the
I'm
final
at
boss.
20 HP, everybody.
So
Oh gosh.
How much do you have left, Karma?
she's the 20
Yeah,
left.
20.
Ah! This is bad!
So for future reference,
Justin, thank
if
you
you
for the
don't
follow.
get it
JB and
to either
JD.
spit it out or
Thank you for the
carve
follows.
it out,
Welcome to the Poo
karma
Coven.
will be not karma in a round because of all the
who's
poison
next?
damage.
Who's next?
Oh, it's bad. Literally bad.
Who's next? Who's up on the initiative? Me.
It is actually Calvin's turn. So Calvin,
Calvin.
Not
Fuck
Calvin.
this frog
Please.
up.
Yeah. I've been thinking
No pressure.
about what I was supposed to do. Yeah, no pressure at all. Oh gosh, my plans were before Cadence got eaten. So
Swallowed?
let's see. I'm farther away from the monster than the rest of you guys.
go ahead and make a history check. I'll give you that.
I can do a history check. Okay.
Yeah, first.
Welcome
Not
to
great.
the Poo Coven, guys. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it so much. If you like D&D,
Will we be allowed to do history
no! No!
Okay, you know what? I don't know if I can. I don't know where I could
Actually,
go out on a limb here and try something
Thank
really
you,
crazy.
Franchise
So
Martin,
due-
for the follow.
due
Welcome to the
to,
Poo Coven. Thank you so much, guys. I
your
appreciate you.
abilities as this warlock, which is it's really hard to give a lot of warlock specialty in like this short amount of frame. You watch as the talisman on Calvin begins to glow.
Wait, is this the crystal that we've been like talking about this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, the
You
crystal.
watch as the packed item begins to glow. You get to re-roll this as your packed item because your packed item has that kind of ability.
Okay. Okay. I
So
know I
re-roll
have
your
to,
history check.
Come on,
Converse,
okay.
absolutely. Isn't Carhmadee so much fun? She's wonderful. Kay's just chilling the stomach, acid.
I mean,
Kay
like,
is
it's
just
considered
chilling.
better, but it's not great.
With
Better
the
than a
12.
2.
All right, with the
Better than
12 and Cadence is not Cadence.
How
with
was your
Calvin's
stream,
knowledge
Justin?
of
Welcome to the
weird
Poop Coven,
things,
guys. If you
you've
like
spent a
comfy
little bit of your
chaos,
time
comfortable
looking at
chaos, you will like it in here.
disgusting and or demonic and or freaky monsters in your time. What else does a child do here? You know that this monster is a hybrid of multiple monsters, but in order to get something like this to regurgitate, you either have to hit it super hard with one hit, or you gotta tell it to spit and force it to spit.
What? No, wait. What about my plan?
Does it willingly spit?
I didn't say willingly. You could, if
Wait,
you have a spell to command
no,
it to spit
wait,
it out, it will
wait.
throw up.
Mr. Redman, wait.
Ooh.
Wait, I'm talking to Calvin. Calvin, what if you take the, like, what if you use your spell that can multiply you so it distracts him, and then you run up, I don't know if you could do this all in one turn, but you run up and you shove the crystal down this guy's throat and maybe, oh no, you'll kill Cadence, never mind. I was gonna say maybe you can like explode him from the inside out, but then we'll kill Cadence. We have to do something! Cadence!
All right, so that is the knowledge of which you have been given with that check. You did not know how much damage needed to be done. It just had to be a substantial damage by one entity at one moment. So
Probably wouldn't be me because I'm just a warlock.
you do
No,
have
like
the
he said a
dissonant
spell.
whispers. You do have
Nice,
dissonant
you
was that
whispers.
not
welcome to the
hurt?
Poop Coven. Thank you so much.
'Cause I was looking at that.
No.
What was your
it
favorite
would-
part of your D&D
inside?
In this
Like-
moment,
It was
I would
good
not
session two.
try and kill
Yes,
Carhmadee
Justin,
for
that's
you.
awesome.
This is your roles will kill Carhmadee or not me.
What was your favorite part of your D&D campaign tonight is a great question,
jeez.
Anna Jean. Wonder if Ashtrax could happen.
Hey,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you know, there's a very wise old adage, you know, talk shit,
Yeah.
get hit.
Wait,
So,
wait,
I
who,
mean-
who is next on the initiative after Calvin?
The monster's lair action and then Cadence.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So it's so long before either me or Drifter
Uh-huh.
can like use
Yeah.
weapons.
Uh-huh.
Wait, could
Oh my
at
gosh.
least Calvin like do something to try to distract him?
Calvin can either
You
try and
have
do
the
a spell
spell.
or a distraction. It's whatever Calvin would like to do.
Calvin!
I
No
know.
thanks.
I'm gonna have to like I have to pick one or
Yeah.
one thing or another,
Do what you feel is right.
and I'm just trying to think about it, and everything that I'm thinking like that I want to do kind of feels more like
That's
flavor
awesome,
text than actual
Justin. That's so
practical
much
stuff.
fun.
So I'm like, I don't know.
How we
I
do
don't know.
D&D in
Okay,
here
I guess I'll do.
is we rotate
I guess
players
I'll
who
do
play the same
dissonant
characters.
whispers,
so
'cause
each
that's
community
like,
member gets
we gotta
to drive
hit
a
this thing
different
and hit it
character
hard.
every session.
Yeah,
So the story
all right,
keeps
I'll roll
changing
the wisdom
and
save to see
shifting
if
with
it
each person in the
succeeds
driver's
or if
seat.
it takes
so
the
it keeps
full
it
damage.
spicy and fun.
It doesn't have a great
so this is
wisdom.
my second time playing
It rolled
Liletheyia ever.
low. It
And
rolled
then
an
we,
8 on
we
its
rotate,
wisdom saving throw.
we rotate. 24! Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god,
All right.
okay, let's do this!
All right. You do that. You watch, which is a different sensation.
Yes,
Cadence, from
please.
your side of this, you watch as the belly kind of ripples from the outside, but you can see it kind of because your vision's kind of weird. You really can't because you can't see in the dark.
Hey,
but
this
you
is
kind
his
of
stomach acid.
you see waves of something going on, like the outer wall of whatever chamber you're in. Like something's up. You're not sure if it's gas or something, but something is going on. I will roll the Constitution saving throw to see
Justin,
if
what
it
kind of
was
campaign are
enough
you
to
running?
make it
Is it
puke.
like gory and scary?
I need
like
to roll
what style
a
is
6 or less on this roll.
it? And thank you so much again for choosing us to.
I rolled
to,
an 8, a
to
23.
raid. I appreciate it so much.
It did not do
Yeah,
that,
it makes it
but
a lot
it
of
did
work,
take
Justin,
a lot of
but
damage.
it's been really fun.
Actually, I will take that back. As you did your first dissonant whispers, you realized something was very happening with that. So, correction. The DC on that check should have been 24. I rolled 23. Cadence. All of a sudden, you're like, this is weird. And all of a sudden, you're like, oh, you feel you're rising out of the stomach, and you are shot out of its mouth.
Yay! Cadence and God! Oh my God!
You are shot out extremely violently.
Oh no, she doesn't take fall damage, does she?
You take 2 points of damage as you are like
That's not terrible.
shunted out of its
18 now.
Oh my gosh.
All right, that should.
His,
Nice,
his
Justin.
dissonant whispers is in the monster's head. He's like, hey, do you know what the difference between
Talk
a
shit,
boomerang and
get
your dad
hit.
is?
Bang, Beatrix, that's
Well,
true.
boomerang comes back.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, this frog.
I'm
just
starting
changed.
to
Think about that.
So unfortunately, once again, it is the frog's lair action.
God.
Still really pissed at this halfling that was talking shit. Yeah, once again,
Calvin anymore? Like,
nah, it wants one thing right now, and it's Cal, it's Cadence back in its stomach.
Oh my
Cadence,
god!
I need you to,
I tried.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
Again.
Wisdom saving
Jeez
throw.
Louise!
I roll
Oh!
5. Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling 3d6. You currently have 18 hit points. If I roll 3 6s, you go unconscious. You take 13 hit points.
Oh my. Okay.
So you
How
got
much
5
do you
HP.
have left, Cadence?
She's got 5.
Oh my gosh. Guys, everyone
Did
check
you,
your
like,
spells.
heal
Does
yourself
anyone
or
have
inspire
healing
yourself
spells?
or something?
Yeah, can she heal herself?
Yeah, she's got cure wounds.
Heal herself!
What about like a healing potion or something? Doesn't everybody else have like
yeah,
a healing
let's
potion?
Check. I'm checking my spells right now.
No, none of you.
No,
Once
no.
again, none of you bought anything from any shops. You only stole things from shops.
Excuse me. Don't judge us for our life bad decisions.
All right, Cadence, it is your turn. You watch as
No.
once again this frog demon toad thing regains hit points off of feeding off of you again.
Jeez.
But it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, definitely going to cast Cure Wounds. Oh my. Yeah. I'm like on my last legs. Oh, you don't want to go in there.
Oh,
There was all sorts of things. I don't know. He eats all sorts of crap. There was like whole hot dogs. That's not pretty, everybody.
Did you say he had whole hot dogs in his stomach?
All right,
Of
so
all of the things, you could have said flies or anything that would be relevant. You went hot dogs. I fucking love you. Oh
all
my
right,
God, it's
so you
hilarious.
roll for your cure wounds.
Okay.
Please heal yourself now. We can't heal you.
Yes, you roll for your
Okay.
cure wounds, and
Oh.
you got
Ooh.
your bonus action.
Oh yeah, I got.
Oh, AnnDee,
24 for my
Calvin
skill.
does have a healing potion. It's in his pack though.
Right, which would be to give it would be a free action to hand over a potion. To administer a potion to someone else would be a full action of their turn.
So we have to wait.
But you got 24 HP.
Because she was in the belly.
Wait, yeah, how much health did she regain?
She got 24, so she's back to 29.
Yes. Okay, that's not bad.
Yay.
Yay.
What would you like to do as your bonus action?
It can only be
It could be talking shit again.
Oh, please, no.
Please don't do it.
You can talk shit or inspire, one of the two.
Inspire.
To inspire.
For the love of God. This guy's gonna friggin' poop you out in a second.
All right, everybody, that was close, but I'm still here, hanging on by a thread. We need to defeat this froggy. We gotta cut out its tongue, so no one should be eaten ever again. We need to defeat this thing. Maybe poke out its deep, dark, beady little evil eyes.
Are we sure it's not making him angry?
Who are you trying to inspire with this?
I think Calvin feels pretty inspired.
Karma.
Honestly, he's getting into this. He's like,
Everybody,
yes.
Karma, hide, just go hide.
If we make it through, we're all getting matching tattoos, okay?
Okay.
Oh. Hey.
Who are you giving this inspiration to? You gotta pick one. Gotta pick one first.
Who's got really low? Who's got really low?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pee myself.
Let me give it to Axe Jack.
Okay.
Are you okay, thank you. I don't have very low, but thank you so
Oh
much.
wait, I don't know how I'd very
If you want to give it, so wait, who
How are
actually
you,
has really low,
Yafar?
though? No, seriously, like, because I'm at 80 out of 82 plus my 10th too, so I'm literally like full health right now.
Calvin then?
You can inspire yourself, right?
You could inspire yourself for the future roles, but you don't know how long this fight's gonna take.
Coven Chronicles campaign, talk shit, get hit. That's the theme of tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever you inspire, and then it's the next turn in the initiative order, which is Liletheyia.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I inspired or no?
Who would she? the Cadence needs to pick one person to inspire from that.
Wait, whose turn is it next?
Mine.
I inspire you, Liletheyia.
Okay. 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 So that was a lot, and now I hope to God Cadence is hiding somewhere. Okay, so
How much inspiration did you get, by the way?
that's a good question.
She gets a D8 to one roll that she thinks she might have failed.
Ooh,
Okay. So I am going to. Well, I feel like this guy, if I jump on him again, I feel like he's just gonna like swat me away. But this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm panting because I just saw Cadence get projectile vomited outside of this man. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna run towards this guy with all of my might in my little body. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna take my rapier up and I'm gonna slash his tongue out of his mouth. Like, yeah! And I'm going with all of my might, and I am inspired. Mr. Rickman, don't forget.
Won't you get damage if you touch his tongue?
No, I'm too fast. They won't touch me.
Well,
I've
okay.
decided. I've decided. I
Go
have
ahead
decided.
and
Okay, wait.
roll
I'm
to
gonna do it in
attack.
slow motion. Ready? Wait. I'm gonna do it in slow motion. He was like this. It's like this. Jump. Does a flip. Does a car wheel, and then like slow motion, like Arya Stark. Don't want to give any spoilers, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm hitting. Let's go. Watch me. I'm gonna roll a natural 20. I'm not going to. Oh my god, I actually rolled a really high number. Hold on, wait, what did I roll? Did I roll? 24! Let's go! You know his tongue is cut off, Mr. Rickman. Don't lie to me.
Roll your damage and I'll tell you.
Oh, really, Mr. Rickman? You wanna go? I rolled a 14.
14.
Let's go. Let's go.
Plus the sneak attack damage.
Yep. I'm going.
Oh
I
my
always forget.
gosh.
Hold on, let's go. Hold on, I gotta clear it. Whoa, everyone just remember in slow motion. Whoa. Oh. 5, 10, 14.
14 plus 14?
Mm-hmm.
It's not enough to kill it.
I said his tongue.
Are you not even trying to kill it? You just want to
I'm
cut its tongue
trying
out.
to slice his tongue and do as much damage as I can inflict. At least
Sure.
his tongue won't grab Cadence anymore.
True.
True.
I'm going to roll a constitution check to see
No, you're
what
not.
happens here.
No, you're not.
Dude.
Hi,
Mr.
Riverblade.
Rickman,
How are
you sound so
you?
like confident right now. I'm gonna do this thing.
I am.
You rolled. I rolled well enough. You cut its tongue, but you end up splicing it to 2 tongues. One of those like pierced. It did
What?
take a lot of damage, and it looks like it's on its last leg. But you did slice the tongue to 2 separate entity tongues.
What? I didn't slice it up
Good
the
job.
tongue. I
No,
sliced
she
the
grabbed your
horizontal.
ass.
You are
Akshak, it is your turn.
rude, Mr. Rickman. Mr. Rickman is getting mad.
Wonders to themselves what it would have been like had we been nice to the frog in the beginning.
We'll never know. Ah, he dead. Actually, go for the kill.
I'm doing the great sword of vengeance
Says no, you're not
again.
saying. Do you hear
We
how
go,
mad Mr. Rickman's
please.
getting? Mr.
Why?
Rickman is like,
I got
do not
11 to
tell me.
hit. Does that hit? Or not?
Double tongue action.
Nope.
Ooh.
Ah. Okay, so that's just 1 hit. Do I do my second hit now?
Yeah, you still got a second hit.
Okay. 15.
Just hits, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Okay, so here comes the damage. 13.
13 points. Not enough to kill it.
Okay, but still does something.
Yes. Plus your 2 for the raging. It is looking at
Yeah.
it. It's one of those fight or flight kind of situations for this monster.
No, he's not flighting. Let's go. Dead.
Oh, is this thing trying to run away now?
Yeah. We will chase
I ate
him.
your friend.
We
Peace
will
out.
chase you.
You watch as the frog does kind of seem to like begin to apparate away, and you hear a loud shout saying, "None of that!" And you look over to the king who's holding up his hands and makes that magic disappear. The frog looking trapped by you all, with Goliath standing in front of its face, still looking at Cadence. And he's going one more try to see if he can knock out Cadence.
Wow. What's with it? Why does he hate Cadence so much?
Maybe because of the
he's
verbal
very-
assault.
Okay, a 21 to hit Cadence, so that hits. We're gonna do the one more roll again.
Okay. Wow, it really hurt a nerve.
Apparently.
It was the fat throat part. That was the part.
I can't even find a die I'm looking for. Okay, you take 16 points of damage from the tongue attack.
Oh no.
Go roll your acrobatics or
Hi, Artemis. How are you?
athletics.
Please don't die. We are so close.
We are so close.
Ooh.
22.
Ooh.
Okay. It rolled an 18, so it wraps you around, does not get to swallow you. You break away from it, and you kind of scurry back a little bit, and it looks over, and it is wow. Yes, it's Calvin's turn.
Okay.
And I took 16 points of hit damage? that
Yes.
round? Okay.
So you're sitting at 9 points?
13.
No, 13 points.
What is happening?
All right, Calvin, what are you gonna do? It's looking pretty weak.
Hey,
I mean,
hot for
like,
Cadence.
dissonant whispers again, because that seemed to do pretty good last time.
I'm good, Artemis. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, if you have, you've got 2 spell slots available.
Yep.
So
Yep. I'm using it all.
Oh, yes. Nice.
okay. It is almost dead. You do
Oh
not
my
get
God.
it to kill it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to roll to see if it gets its siphon life ability back. It did last time, but it did not. It does not get its ability back, so it is on death's door.
Is
And
he
it's
like on the
Cadence.
ground?
He is huffing. His tongue is split open and is lying on the floor right now. Like
He's,
it
like,
rolled
oozing.
out like on the floor. It's chopped up. Its ears look like where the ears would be are singed and burned from all the dissonant whispers and psychic damage. It's Cadence's turn. Now, what are you gonna do?
Go for the.
Isn't it the? I'm sorry. Isn't it the frog's turn again?
No, it did not regain its ability. That ability is on a recharge only. I happen to be able to recharge it twice.
Heal yourself. Heal yourself.
Yeah.
I really
Heal?
don't have that
Oh, I
many
thought you said
spells.
kill it
My spells are
yourself.
kind of like
Oh,
poop.
either one. I mean,
I have
like,
a charm,
if you got it, you got
disguise.
it.
I was
mean,
looking at my
true.
charms before. I mean, I could
Cadence,
throw
yeah.
darkness in the room,
Calvin
but I don't
would be
think that
like,
would
yeah,
help.
take it out.
She's all about the fighting.
Uh,
She's got most of the spells.
Make an
Thank
insight
you,
check.
honey. Thank you so much for coming
Cadence.
in and saying thank you. I appreciate that so much, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a lot of insane asylums who steal butt souls in here, so
Middle
it
to
could have been
middle
any
to
of
bottom
them.
of the
But thank you so
thing.
much for coming in.
It's alphabetical after
Scorching
in
ray.
the row.
I was looking at this, but
So,
I don't.
you know,
I don't. It doesn't
actually,
have
it's
that
not-
much
I'm sorry.
damage.
So
compared.
acrobatics.
It's
So
only
yeah.
+5 compared to my rapier, which is
Yeah.
+9. You know.
21.
Yes.
You make eye contact with it, and its eyes went from black back to the red, and with that high insight, you believe you see genuine fear coming from this monster. Like before, with the arrow, it shoved it in. It looks like it's been trying to fight whatever it had left to try and kill. You watched it try and disappear, and the king didn't let it. It's looking at you, scared. Like it's
Oh my
got
God.
no fight left in it.
It's one of those mercy or no mercy things.
Oh no. Why? Oh, I got. Oh no.
now you
this-
feel bad, Karma.
I mean,
for
if
this
you
guy.
inspire yourself and heal yourself, then the action will have to be put on somebody else to decide. So you decide what you want to do.
It ate
Thanks,
you.
honey. This is the season finale today,
Oh, that's
honey,
a good
and then
point.
we're starting
It ate
chapter
you.
2 in August.
That
It
is-
wanted to eat you.
Not us feeling bad for this frog who ate you.
I mean, Who attacked first again? Did we attack first or did it attack first?
It attacked first with the poison gas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
And we didn't have a choice. And he was possessing the king all along.
Yes.
Yep.
It's time, guys. Find
Okay,
out
Cadence,
what.
what do you want?
I have that kind of sense. I have speak with animals. I never used it.
I gotta talk to him. I gotta
Okay.
talk to him a little before I decide to do something. I just,
Okay.
like, look into his eyes and be like, "Good night, bitch."
Yes! Let's go!
Then I take my dagger and I go nighty night into his eyes.
Yes, the eyes. I was gonna say we gotta do the eyes.
Roll to hit, and hopefully you hit.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Kill him!
Missed and fall in his
22.
mouth.
Yes!
And just like this, the 20-foot tall frog toad, beaten down, dropped to like its hands and knees position. You see a halfling who's no taller than 2 feet. A 2-foot tall halfling looking up and goes nighty night, bitch. And the last thing this frog toad sees as a dagger is placed straight through its eye, through the brain, and it collapses.
What a way to go out.
Yes! Let's go! Good
It
job,
collapses. Is
guys!
it dead? Oh my God. I want you to be very specific here, please.
It does appear to be dead.
That
Why is
was
it appearing to
Cadence
be?
being by a
it is
halfling.
dead.
Okay.
So, at this moment, after this battle happens, you hear rushing coming from the front door of the castle, where the doors where you came in from, and you see all of the king's men in like armor, like really shiny armor and swords, looking for a battle.
Where were you?
Yeah, where were you an hour ago?
They kind of look at each other like we were getting the food ready. That was what happened.
This food better be really good.
Yeah. Are you? How far away is the kitchen?
I know.
Anyone like frogs legs?
Oh! Oh my God, you're the perfect bard right now. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God,
So as this
amazing.
happens and you do that, you all then retake your eyes focused to the king, who, looking better now, stands
You took
up.
down the beast.
The king thanks you for everything you've done. You with your insight check too, Cadence, and everyone else can pick out easy. The king doesn't seem super relaxed,
Oh.
and he's like,
Oh, should we?
I'm afraid whatever this thing that possessed me is only just the beginning of what's happening with these wolf people. There are 2 other demi-planes that are connected, and if what the research has been true, that one wolf was connected to here, that means there's 2 other planes connected to each of the other wolves. Now,
no.
I know that you need to head back home and then he gestures to Carhmadee, who walks in with Adura. I know you need to take her home, but I do want to ask if it's okay with you, and he immediately turns to Dura and goes, if you would mind staying with me and being a part of my royal subjects and be commanding the army and the cooks. And Dura accepts, fulfilling her prophecy in the vision. Dura does stay with the group over there. The king begins to summon up a portal for you to leave, and then he goes, oh, Calvin, you gonna go with them back to their home?
Whoa.
It's not from where we are.
You get to decide if Calvin's coming with us or not.
I did not anticipate such a massive decision.
The
So what do
king
you
looks
think
in.
Calvin would do?
What do you think Calvin would do?
You actually watch as the king walks up to Calvin and like leans over and whispers in its ears. He's like, "You're probably in a lot less trouble in a different world than you are here. Just think about that."
Yeah,
That's a good
you
point.
know what? That sounds like, you know what? That sounds very smart. And
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of it's kind of boring here now. So yeah, going somewhere else seems like a far better adventure.
Yeah,
The
that's
king looks and
exactly
he's
what
like,
Tom would
"That's a
say.
good choice," and it kind of gives you like a sly wink. You all head out through the portal back to your hometown again. It feels like a breath of fresh air. You take Carhmadee's sister back to her. Carhmadee's sister is so excited to see you. She didn't know what was happening and couldn't reach you guys. A huge family reunion between her sister and her, and she's crying. You guys begin to tell her the story of what happened. Carhmadee seems perplexed and confused about a wolf monster, but not as if it was super surprising. She's like, "I've heard whispers of such a cult around here." She's like, and then Carhmadee's sister goes on to explain this to you all, as you really didn't have much time to talk to her before. It's like, "I was on an adventure and I saw these little kids. They asked me to go get a toy from their toy chest, but I ended up in that place where the group found me."
Just to make sure, are we allowed to do like a check to make sure she's not lying? Out of curiosity?
Yeah, go ahead, totally make an insight check if you want to. See
Okay.
if the Carhmadee's sister's lying.
I wouldn't put it past Carhmadee's
insight
sister.
check.
Gosh, that would have been such a
I got a
plot twist.
That would have been
17.
such a plot twist. Oh my god.
You brought the devil entity back into the different
Could
plane
you
of existence.
imagine? Oh my god.
No, she is telling the truth. Everything seems on the up and up. You get her full story of what happened and all of her fun adventures she had at the king's castle. Carhmadee looks. She goes over and hands you all a stupidly huge sack of gold, like a comically size sack of gold for each of you. And she's like, "Oh, you know what this means? We must have a celebration." But she's like, I ask one thing though. Please give me one day for this, and I promise it'll be the best celebration you've ever seen before. And as soon as she finishes her sentence and begins running for the town square as if she's ready to start prepping this, without you even saying yes, she begins running off to go prep this party. Now you have a day. Is there anything you group would like to do? Would you like to go back to that wolf cult mansion to try and see if you missed anything there information wise, or did you want to just drink your way to the festival?
I mean, Carhmadee, this is like this is a big deal for you. So I mean, I think you.
No, Carhmadee is gone. This is just you four.
Oh no, not sorry, not.
No, yeah. Carhmadee
Liletheyia?
is mildly related to
Liletheyia.
Liletheyia.
Yes, sorry, Liletheyia. I'm sorry.
No, they're from the same kind of group.
So-
Yes.
So if I mean, well,
so Liletheyia, you do have that poll going. I don't know what happened to my sister, and maybe something in that house might pull. So as Akshak does say, hey, you might want to go back there. You guys can go back there if you like.
Can we go back there after drinking?
yeah,
I want.
Because, like,
yeah, I was agreeing. I had a
Alvin
feeling
wants to have
like
a
we
drink.
should get drunk and celebrate.
Yeah, I want to
Extract
celebrate.
will be the person that does not get drunk and just watches over everybody. Well,
Okay.
Sure. So you all have a huge round of celebration that night. You know the festival is the next evening, so you have enough time to make it over to that mansion and come back in time.
Okay.
Carhmadee even gets you like a horse carriage and to be able to make your trip.
Nice.
You get back into the mansion.
We need
The
health
kids are no
potions,
longer
Beatrix.
outside. There's no ghosts anywhere. The house
No
does look a
ghosts.
little bit like someone had been there recently, ish. Enough. I want you all
Yes,
to give
Dura
me
stayed behind
one
Karma. Yeah.
final insight check, investigation check for this house to see if you missed anything.
Okay.
okay.
8.
Yeah, Dura stayed behind to be part of the king's court.
4.
Wow.
Please, somebody get
21.
better, please.
Okay,
21.
Liletheyia. Yeah, 8, 7, 4, and 21. I was like, wow. Liletheyia, you are the
Yeah.
one that's probably cunning enough to be like, oh, I wonder if there's books taped underneath desks and stuff. And
Yeah.
you do. You pull one book from underneath a desk.
Please
And
don't
it's-
teleport us away again.
No, no. You're welcome. The end.
No!
We start where we begin. No,
Oh my
you
God.
you open the book cautiously, and the
Yes.
similar handwritings as to what that original note you found in the house was.
Uh-huh.
talking about the birds in the nest and all of the whatever code word they were using was an explanation that the cult of the Wolfpack was trying to get rid of the hometown adventurers so they can begin their summoning ritual for the wolves.
Wait,
So
what?
So you begin to realize the Wolfpack knows of your presence, and they specifically staged you to be trapped in a different area for a while.
They lured us away on purpose?
So this was a whole... You begin going through this book, and it does seem like it was a ploy to get you all away so you would not be in their problems, but you don't know how fast this happened. And you also see...
time is different there.
Right. You also see a little bit of a note going, there's a reprimanded note in there going, how are you such an idiot? One purple frog is not 4 adventurers. How could you trap them? How could you get that mistaken? And now you understand what happened. They thought they were trying to get Carhmadee's sister to go there, and that's how she wandered up in that area, because she fell for the initial trap incorrectly.
Oh.
Which then you pull together that note that's saying that 1 adventurer was there. They're like, wait, didn't you meant 4 adventurers, not just 1? So that note pulls together that information. You do see that they have talked about the first wolf in this book, and they say more information needs to be found about the other 2. So it seems like the people who found out the information, who went to Havarvana, are now back in your realm, or maybe they have gone to the next demiplane.
Oh, crap.
So with this information, and you take anything in this mansion that has any like really wolf cult paraphernalia to try and get it studied by other people.
Like
You pack it all up. You pack it all up. Easy enough. You guys you do buy health potions. Don't worry. I'm not gonna throw a fight in here.
You finally buy health
And you
potions.
head off to the festival. You can throw up the festival
Yay!
graphic.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay.
You
There's a
begin.
festival graphic? Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You begin to make it to the festival. The festival begins. It's beginning to get like a little bit darker around. You hear noises coming from behind you. And it's Carhmadee. You hear Carhmadee go, "Oh, I hope you don't mind, but I brought some of your friends with you." As you turn around, you see a red-headed tavern owner. You see a little marshmallow. You see macaroni and cheese. You see mac and cheese. You see refried bean. You see the little cinnamon swirl guy. You see all of these characters. You see Caspy here with the blanket holding his mom and dad's hand. You see the king. The king kind of gives you all a nod. And the king's like, well, it's a festival, isn't it? And you watch as you all begin to like spread out and look at the festival. There are carnival games for each of you to do. However, Cadence, you are pulled aside by Carhmadee.
Oh.
And she's like, well, a little birdie told me that your dream is to perform on a big stage, right?
Right.
Carhmadee walks you over a little bit and gestures to a large stage, and she goes, well,
I'm a witchy girl
here you go.
in a creepy world.
And I would like you to make a performance check with advantage.
Thank you, Jill B.
7 months. I love you, Haley. Haley Poopa.
So you right click
Jill, I
and
love
then
you so
it'll
much.
say
Thank
disadvantage
you,
or
babe, for that
advantage.
tiered pooping too. I love you.
So let's see what your
29.
with a 29.
Dang.
Exactly like your vision you had. You hear chanting, and you watch as everyone has the same porcelain masks that you wore, like you carry around with you. Everyone in the crowd, exactly like your dream scenario. Everyone chanting your name at this carnival. Like everyone stops for a second to watch you perform. And with such a high roll for your performance check, everyone else has advantage on everything for the rest of the session.
Yay!
So, as you're performing, at the same time everything else is happening, Axejack, you go over and you are ushered over to a lumberjack competition.
Of course.
Oh my.
Of course.
All right, so.
Anna Jean,
you watch-
Mr.
you
McKinney's
watch
gonna
as
just give us
a,
stuff for chapter 2.
The tavern owner with the red hair and the lovely green dress, she picks up an axe just about the same size as your axe, and she's like, let's go. And I'm going to ask you to make 3 athletics checks to see who wins this lumberjack.
Damn.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Okay, so first one, 22.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. She rolled a 16, so you begin cutting away at the first log. You are making progress over her. Next roll.
All right, next one, 28.
Ooh!
20. Yeah, it was she only got a 24. You are picking up pace. You are about to finish cutting this log, and
How
as
are you,
she's like
Jill? Love your
stressing,
face. How are you, babe?
one more roll to see if you win the lumberjack competition.
Oh my gosh. 14?
A 14. She only rolled a 13.
Oh my god. Yeah!
You complete it. Everyone's chanting for Axejack as you you don't even just finish carving up this log. You then begin to sculpt it like within seconds flat. You sculpt this like a beautiful sculpture, and you feel proud because Axejack.
I've always wanted
This
to
is
do
what
that.
you do. This is what you came here from.
Yes.
And you feel empowered.
Sculpture is of the beautiful tavern person.
She kind of begins to like look at you, and then she's like, "Well, and she kind of. It takes her a really long time to finish cutting hers first, and then she tries to crudely. Let's see how well she does. Oh yeah, she rolled a 2. She tries to make something that looks like you, but you're like, is that the devil toad? Like you're not too sure.
The devil
I'm like,
toad.
it's beautiful.
Aw.
All right, Liletheyia,
Yes.
there's an archery competition set up for you.
Ooh, yay! Okay.
All right, you. Yeah, this works. Yeah, you see standing next to you is Toasty with like a little bit of a short bow. And
come on, you're gonna make me beat
Mackenzie's
short
at
bow?
the other side.
Oh.
Toasty and Mackenzie are about to duel you.
This
for
is
this.
mean. I'm gonna kick their ass.
You don't know.
Okay, so I'm using my short bow or my crossbow.
Whichever.
I want to use my short bow. I'm gonna kick their ass. Liletheyia would not hold back just because Toasty's adorable. Oh no, I did not roll that high.
Toasty rolled a 19.
I rolled a 12. How's the battle?
Toasty rolled a 19. Mackenzie rolled a 13. So
They
far,
both beat
Toasty
me.
is winning this competition.
I'm rolling it
So,
again. Give me a
roll it
second.
again.
My rolls have been terrible tonight. Oh wait, now that's better. That's more like it. 23.
Okay, you're like, well, practice shot for the first
Yeah,
round. They kinda
practice
nod.
shot. Liletheyia was just in battle. She's exhausted.
You go for the second one, for the second target. Toasty got a 22.
God, I keep rolling a 6. God. I rolled a 14.
You have advantage.
I can roll again.
Yes. Mackenzie got a 21. You need to beat a 22.
It like won't.
Wait, are you not rolling with advantage?
She's rolling them twice instead of right-clicking and clicking
Oh,
at
okay.
advantage.
Whoa. 19.
No, Toasty beat you. Round 2 goes to Toasty.
No. 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 The answer
All right.
is no.
The last one, if you right-click the number, you can say with advantage, and it'll give you the advantage number instead of clicking it twice.
Okay.
Toasty got a 23.
Hold on. 17 and 8 is 25. Yes! I beat Toasty.
You beat Toasty. Mackenzie was just having fun and definitely missed.
Liletheia's definitely not competitive or anything. Not at all. No.
So
Not even
you're performing like you're imagining the devil toad again, shooting it straight into the heart. However, in the back of your head is really like, where is your sister? Still to this moment, you're trying to figure out that. And how did your sister get wrapped up in all of this cult stuff, and if she's safe right now? So that's what's happening. Calvin.
Oh God.
Yes.
You are let loose from all adults supervision.
Oh my. Oh
yeah,
no.
Mackenzie and Toasty both cry.
and little Caspy comes up with you, and Caspy has a sharp dagger in his hand, and he's like, what do you want to do? I don't know. So what would Calvin the child be doing in a carnival right now?
Well, I think one of the first things Calvin would do is go over and deface that horrible, ugly carving that other lumberjack did, because that was just deplorable.
Sure. So you go try and deface it. Caspy uses the dagger to like carve in Caspy's initials into the side of it and stuff. All right. What else does Calvin do?
Oh geez. Is there drinks abound?
Yes.
There's drinks? Oh, obviously you gotta get some drinks. You gotta get some drinks. Will they not serve it to him? Because I think Calvin can convince them to.
You go to ask for a drink. Initially the bartender goes, I don't think so. You hear a behind you, and you look, it's the king, and the king's like, it's their festival. They get it what they want. And
Nice.
the king pulls over a drink because, the king.
No
whatever.
laws now.
The king's like, hey, this is not my place. He's your problem now. And hands you a tall glass of something and a tiny little shot glass, which is still pretty big, to the mouse of milk.
Yeah, we love the king.
And so, as you guys are all settling down, you all meet back together and tell each other about whatever exciting things you've done at this festival. You are approached, though, by a group of 4 people. You are approached by a different mouse folk, not one you've seen before. You are approached by an elephant person, also known as a loxodon. You are approached by a tabaxi, which is a cat person. You've seen them before.
Yes.
And a human as well. They lean into this conversation. Like, you guys begin to have a group huddle together. They lean in and go, we need to talk. We know where you were, and we think we know where the next place is. And we would like to take on this journey for you. And as you hear this message, and it's like, but after the parties, and they all hand you each individually a drink, and they go over and sit at a table, and they kind of gesture over to you where to find them later. So you don't get names of these 4 individuals, but they seem to understand the struggle you're going through. And as the crowd begins to settle down, you see Carhmadee begin to settle everyone else. It looks like it's time for the toast of the festival. Everyone goes to grab their glasses for the traditional toast. Carhmadee, she begins to go on a long, valiant speech, talking about everything you guys did. Starts at the beginning of the story of when she met you all, of how the greatest group of adventurers around. And the last thing she says is, all the stories that are and will be are forged by you. Well done. May you have more adventures to tell. And she raises a glass. As she raises a glass, behind her, fireworks begin to pop off overhead with a loud cheer from the crowd. That's where we're going to end the first campaign of the Coven Chronicles.
Yeah!
So nice.
That was so amazing.
Applause.
I'm sad it's over. No.
For some reason, I thought you were going to be like, Cadence, give the ending speech. And I was like, oh.
Oh, no. Oh, yay. Oh.
Cadence, last night you dreamt that you were swimming in a pool of hot dogs, and you could not remember why.
Yay! Oh, okay. Oh my god, hold on, let me play the outro, guys. This is it. Chassis series season finale, chapter 1 in the bag right now. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Guys, thank you so much, Carhmadee and Drifter and AnnDee. Obviously, I'm gonna do a whole friggin' thank you to Mr. Rickman in a second, but thank you guys so much for joining.